crooked. You're good. Oh no! It's
Scared to cry.
I know. I'm like, oh no, that's messed up. Ah, this doesn't fit. Are you joking me? Good morning, Colorado Springs. Local time 7 something. We've been here since 3-something probably. Your MHC versus Ice Wolves from New Mexico. We got Connor Bantow in there, McClintock down low. And, Trenton up high. Back on defense, we have Maddock Hammer and Mason Smith. Let me try to play around with this thing a little bit. Puck's in the corner behind the net. Floria is there in net. That is Mason Smith back there. Chipping up the boards, tries to get over to McClintock. Boys try to transition in the neutral zone. Trenton trying to give it to himself. Goalie knocks it out. How's this going to work here? There we go. Puck down low. New Mexico try to get it out. Puck comes out up at the blue. Mace has it. Shot hits a guy in front. Puck still maintains, chips it up the boards, tries to get over to Smith. Smith throws it at the net. Wolves regroup. They chip it up out of danger. Trenton's first back there, backhands it over to Bantow, neutral zone. Bantow's just going to flip and go for a change. Just on the other side of the red. Ref's going to call an icing. It's going to come all the way down here next to Floria's left. Got Cleeks line out there now. Got Cookie and I think Letterman with him. No, Dino, excuse me, with him. I can't see. Cleek's going to grab it, sling it all the way around here. Comes down low side. Cookie's there. Cookie tries to drop it for Billy. Goes behind the net. Wolves has it down there. Cleek is going to engage. Travis is there as well. Cleek kicks it, skate to stick. Battle ensues inside the low corner here. Comes up to Cookie. Cookie's got some space. Levi Cook through the neutral zone. Gets it over to Dino. Ooh, lots of bodies hitting the floor. It's a Disturbed concert out here. Billy has it, though. He's got some space as well. 88 coming through the zone. Gets tipped at the blue. Back check galore needed from the boys here. Coming into our zone. Comes up on Floria. Cookie's first back. He's going to grab it. Backhands it up to Paxton. Paxton's on his backhand. Gets challenged in the neutral zone. Boys get the loose puck. Ice Wolves grab it and ice it, though. 12:54 remaining in the first period. We're tied at zeros. I'm live, right? Yeah, I think I should be live. All right. Face off. Offensive territory. Got Cruiser with Tyler and Letterman in there. Boys main, Ice Wolves, excuse me. The Wolves maintain possession coming through the neutral zone. Get it up, just kind of dump it in on Floria there. Got Tate back there. He's going to grab it, slip it up the boards. Wolves keep it in. Almost a good outlet attempt by Maddock to find Letterman just outside of his reach. So we're going to have an icing all the way back down into our own zone. Looks like St. 5 is going to remain out there. Cruz is on the inside. The inside dot here. Up through the middle. Not out. Shot just wide. Hammer gets it tipped out. Boys do send it out of the zone. Going to activate. Tyler gets it and chips it all the way down. Cruz with a nice hustle. Cruz gets there. Tries to slip it in front. Puck in the crease. Swalls catches it at the blue line, backhands it, tries to get it out. New Mexico, though, they do regroup down low. Swalls with the intercept. Tate comes in. Tate on the low high circle. Back down in the corner. Letterman's covering at D. Ice Wolves tries to get it out. Trenton Clark off the bench with the glove, forcing them to regroup behind their own net. Cruz is going to F1, force the guy out from his safety. He's going to come through the neutral zone himself in center ice. Brownie's now out there. Smith is out there. Billy is out there on defense. They try to slip it through the middle. Opportunities, player in the honey hole. Trenton Clark, though, says, no, thank you. He's going to come in. Toe drag around one guy. Ooh, gets bumped. Puck was long gone. Let's hope that wakes the boys up a bit. Mason Smith, though, he has it off the boards over to Bantow. Bantow on the high side hallway gets bumped from behind. Ref says, let's go, boys. It's 16A, double A. New Mexico gets it deep. Player out hustles our kids to get there first. Puck still in the corner. Bantow's going to chip it up the boards, though. Not out. Low high circle. He's slinging it all the way behind the net to the other side. Brownie's over there as well. Boys say that's enough of that. Grab it, chip it up the low side boards. Trenton has it. He's going to double back, create some space for himself. Gets back over to Billy, who's now in the forward position. Billy tries to find a pass and does. Looking for Brownie on the high side. Puck now behind the net. Comes all the way around. Oh, intercepted by Dino with a nice forecheck. But New Mexico gets it right back and dumps it deep. Weird bounce off the boards. Maybe hits the ref. Bantow's just going to see daylight. He's just going to dump it deep. Maybe go for a change. McClintock's now out there as well. McClintock and Barber battling down low. New Mexico tries to get it out. Nice back check by the boys. It's down here battling in front of our own net. Here goes Bryce. Bryce has it. He's going to dump it deep. Dino's going to go to work on the high side now. Bumps his kid. Does finally get out. Paxton Cleek out there back checking. He's going to just take it. Drops it over to Travis. Travis slips it up to Dino. Dino off the boards to himself. Gets it into the zone. Dino continues to go into the corner. Wins the battle there. Slips it in front. Oh, 1T opportunity here for Travis. New Mexico grabs the loose puck. Now on the high side through the neutral zone. Coming in. Drops it onside magically. They get it back down deep. Hammers there behind the net. Drops it for Travis. Puck now on the high side now. New Mexico overskates it. Travis still on his hip. New Mexico regroups, goes below the goal line behind Floria, but Hammer's going to grab it. Give it over to McClintock. McClintock, puck bouncing around. New Mexico comes away with it. Low side shot, save Floria, rebound. Paxton's going to grab it. Floria made 2 or 3 saves there. He's just going to try to get it out. Fortuitous bounce. Bryce is going to get it deep. No ice. Boys go for a 5-player change. New Mexico changes some players as well. They try to do a little outlet pass on the high side. Off the wall, finds Tate instead. Tate's got one on him. He's going to get it over to Mason. Smith down low, coming through the neutral zone. He has some space. Boys are on sides themselves. Shot contested into the corner. Cruiser's out there. He's going to get pushed. Puck battling around. Let's see. Ice Wolves maintain possession. Delayed offsides. Could not keep it in just at the point. New Mexico does get it out. Comes through neutral zone. They try to find their lead guy and finds empty space themselves. Tate gets bumped. Puck down low. Slips it up. Oh, lots of ping pong. Should be delayed offsides. Refs gave some candor and space there. Bantow's out there now. Bantow forechecking. Ice Wolves trying to regroup in their own zone. Turns into an icing instead. 7:35 remaining in the first period. We're going to have a face-off down in the offensive zone. Bantow, Clark, and Lou out there. We have Lou in front of the net. Trenton is up high. Billy at the point with Travis. Ice Monster gets Trenton. Opportunities for Ice Wolves coming in. Can't get around Billy. Delayed offsides as Ice Wolves forced to touch up. Random interference in the corner here. Trenton just gets, interference. Yeah, Trenton just gets absolutely those little train activity in the corner unnecessarily. MHC's going to go on the power play. Got Letterman coming in for Tyler. Travis coming out. We got Cleek at the point. Billy at the blue at the center field spot. Trenton's going to go in front of the net. Letterman's up high. Bantow steps in at center. Bantow wins the draw. Puck goes into the high side corner. Tips it up to the high blue. Cleek passes down to Trenton in the low corner. New Mexico can't get a hold of it. Bantow has it. He has it on the high side corner now. Excuse me. Goes low to goes towards D. Billy with a shot hits a player. Trenton goes low to high back to Billy. Tries to make a cross-ice pass. New Mexico intercepts and gets it out. 6:50 remaining in the first period. 1:30 on the power play. New Mexico interference. Make a pass to nobody for the icing. So we'll have a face-off over here on Floria's left side. Same five is going to stay out there. We might roll these boys for the next 120. Paxton steps in here. Oh, no, I'm off. Barber's now out there. Trenton's out there. Letterman is out there. Letterman gets it back over to Trenton. Nice move. Give and go. Trenton has it. He holds up. Trenton cross ice over to Cleek. Just off of his stick. Puck just a little jumpy this morning for both teams. Puck now behind the net for Dino. Dino slides it for Trenton. Shot in front off of his blade and wide. New Mexico slips it around the corner. Does get out. 49 seconds now remaining on the power play. Boys go D to D. Trenton back over to open space. Billy's got it. New Mexico going for a change. Cleek's still out there. Barber's still out there. Letterman's still out there. Billy's going to find Cleek on the high side. Barber's going to go to work. Chases the guy behind the net. Letterman comes through. Kung Fu kicks a kid. New Mexico's going to grab it, just dump it deep. Shot on net. Goes into the corner. 19 seconds now remaining in the first Monument Hockey Club power play. Trenton's going to chip it up the boards to himself. Outskates a kid. Comes in on the high side. Gets tipped. Still has it behind the net. Leaves it for Paxton. Paxton slips it for Brownie. Gets tipped in front. New Mexico tries to get it out, but can't. Bryce keeps it in. Goes all the way behind the net. 5-on-5 hockey resumes here. Patty is battling in the low side corner here, trying to get it back. New Mexico has no other choice but to get it deep for the icing. At 5:03 remaining in the first period. We're going to redo it all the way down here. Cruiser in, got Patty in front of the net. McClintock on the low side. Puck chipping around. New Mexico comes away with it. They find their outlet guy. Can't get around Hammer. Hammer tips it up forward to Brownie. Brownie's just going to chip and get it deep. Cruz Volk goes to work. He's behind the net. He's going to hit a kid. Puck on the high side now. Patty Brown comes in. New Mexico tries to get it out. Can't get it around Tate. Tate still battling in the high line. Nice job, Bryson. Oh, nice pass from Bryce over to Cruz. Number 68 comes in, takes the center stage and shoots it just wide. Patty Brown on the high side now. Getting it back deep. Bryce is back there in the corner. Oh, I'm way off right here. Sorry about that, folks. Puck behind the net. New Mexico still has it. New Mexico has space. They come through. They're way off sides. Toe drag at the blue. 4:23 remaining in the first period. Ooh, a little dirty words going on out there. Boys making friends. 4:23 still. Face off right outside the blue line in front of our bench. New Mexico wins the draw. They go D to D in their own zone. Tyler with a nice turnover. T-Money coming in, tries to hold off of a guy. New Mexico still has it. They're coming through now. Pass eludes everybody, comes all the way down. Mason's skating hard. That's going to be an icing. Ooh. Face off in the offensive zone. Tyler's in front of the net. Bantow's out there. Cookie's on the high side. Mason Smith in the center field spot. Billy up against the wall. Bantow wins it into the corner. Oh, boxes out his guy. Shades of Shaquille O'Neal battling. Tries to get it at the high side. New Mexico comes away with it. Again, a pass too far. And an ice. With 3:50 remaining, we're going to have a new line coming out. A clique in there now. Dino on the high side. Letterman in front of the net. Mason Smith with Billy still along inside the high side boards. New Mexico comes away with it. Billy's going to bump his kid. New Mexico gets it deep. Oh, Mason with the box out. Boys get a possession over to Letterman. Letterman down low. New Mexico grabs the loose puck, slings it all the way around. First up there on the high side is Dino, though. Oh, weird bounce. New Mexico has an opportunity. Dino's just going to steal it and get it into the neutral zone. Cleek's going to drop it over to Letterman. Letterman comes in. Shot. Goalie with the save. Yeah, low shooting affair. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Riveting 2 shots per team here at 3:15 in the first. That last shot was probably, I don't know if it was up to goalie parents' standards, but they'll take it. Cleek in there, wins the draw over to Letterman. Shot. High side. Just over the glove. Travis keeps it in, gets back down deep over to Brownie in pursuit. Puck ping pounds around to the outs. High side. Travis keeps it in. Shot. Oh, turns into a pass. Opportunity for Brownie as he gets taken out. Cleek tries to slip it in front. Letterman's there. Shot. Goalie with the save. Boys kind of zooming a bit. Oh, we're going to change. At 2:55 in the first period, we're going to get Bantow in there with Clark and McClintock. And we have Travis and Hammer. Connor with the win. Up to Hammer. Shot. Hits the player in front. Goes wide. Nice little move back into the front. Goes just wide again. Boys battling it down the high side. Travis with a nice effort to keep it in. Ice Wolves come away with it. They're coming in onside now. 2:36 remaining in the first. Puck deep in our own zone. Rice and Hammer battling. Hammer comes away with it. 90's going to chip it to himself. Tries to slip it in the front. Hits a bunch of bodies down low. Bryce comes away with it. He's going to stretch and try to reach. Ice Wolves grab the loose puck and hits the red and dumps it deep. Behind the net. Holds it there for Travis. Travis comes in. Pushes it along. Battling inside the low boards now. Bantow backhands it behind the net over to Trenton. Trenton back again. Creates some time and space. Travis slings it around over to Bryce. It was Bryce. Bryce back over to Travis. Puck squirts out for Connor. Connor chips it off the boards and gets it out of danger. 1:50 remaining. Quick turnover, actually. Bantow is going to get it and dump it deep. He's going to go off for a change. New Mexico is going to come through the neutral zone here. Bantow out. Volk is on. Player tries to get around Tate, who's now out there as well. Drops it into the hole. Shot. Flory with the blocker save. Puck bouncing around in the honey hole. Comes up to the blue. Nice job. Mason's going to rub out his guy. Puck into the high corner now. Tate goes all the way around over to McClintock. McClintock has it. Chips it up the boards to himself. Rice, tries to get back. Drops it for Trenton. New Mexico grabs the loose puck. Puck down low. New Mexico tries to kick it, but finds Bryce instead. Bryce slips it along the boards. No icing. Tate's going to take off. New Mexico's going to sling it around, gets it over to Cruiser. Cruiser slips it right in front through the crease. Dino forechecking, gets the puck, battling in the low boards now. Tyler Lou is out there as well. New Mexico finds a nice exit. Cruz Volk is going to back check, and the player is just going to dump it deep, and that's going to be an icing. 40.3 seconds remaining in the first period. A 0-0 game in Ed Robeson Center, downtown Colorado Springs. Face off down low. You got Cruiser stepping in. You got Dino in the center spot. Tyler down low. Billy in the corner and Travis in center field. Win by Cruiser over to T. Battling inside in the low corner here. New Mexico tries to get it out, but can't. They come away with it. They're forced. Boys are forced to back up. Tyler back checking. Player's forced to double back. Sees Dino and changes his mind. Travis tries to chip it around. Shot from the high point. Floria tips it wide. Puck down low. Billy gets it over to Tyler. Tyler coming through the low side hallway now. Sidesteps a player, gets it in. Dino goes to work. Tyler is going to pick up the loose puck, comes away with it, tries to push it along. New Mexico grabs the loose puck, and that's the end of the first period. We will be back after 60 after these short messages. All right, horn blows. Music still goes. 15 minutes on the boards. Boys win the draw. Matic Hammer back there. He's going to grab it and activate and dump it deep. Oh, hits a weird spot again. Flips over to Connor. His shot gets contested. New Mexico coming through. Lots of back checking by the boys here. New Mexico just dumps it deep. Brownie's first back. Backhands it. Puck on the high boards now. Boys grab it. Finds it over to Matic. Matic chips it off the boards and gets it out. Or Bantow, excuse me. Chips it off the boards and gets it out. Another player loses an edge. Puck's still loose. Brownie has it. Gets it over. Boys bouncing around. Bantow now has it. Hammer maintains possession. Slips it over to Trenton. Trenton's just going to dump it deep. Boys go for a quick change here. Brownie with the pressure. New Mexico drops it into open space. Loose puck's still around. New Mexico coming on the high side now. Billy in pursuit. Nice job by Cleek with the steal. Coming through the neutral zone. Drops it. Or loose puck finds Billy. Billy's got some space. He's on his backhand. Boost to his forehand. Shot around a body. Goalie forced to make a toe save. Puck around. Dino's going to step. He's going to come through. He's on his backhand. He's going to double clutch. He's going to go over to Levi. Shot around a body. Loose puck in front. Over to Dino. Wide open net. Oh, my goodness. What a save by the goalie up to Travis. Shot. Goalie keeps it in. Dino still has it. Cleek has it. Drops over Cookie over to Travis. Shot. Cleek trying to be disruption in front. Shot goes wide. New Mexico does get it out. Billy's going to step, pin his kid. Boys come in again. Rub some elbows. Dino's going to steal it. Chip it deep. Delayed. No, I don't know what's going on. Sorry, my phone's like acting up right now. Got it fixed. Puck down low. Cruiser with a steal. Tries to toe drag around a kid. Loose puck grabbed by New Mexico. They can't get it out. Tyler in there battling as well. New Mexico finally does through the neutral zone. Can't get around Mason Smith. Kid's just going to dump it. Tate comes in. He's on his backhand behind the net. He holds up. Oh, tries to push it over to Letterman and gets there. Letterman on his backhand. Chips it out. Oh, nice job by New Mexico with the keep in. Tyler is on the biggest kid out there. The kid turns it over to Letterman. Loose puck in the neutral zone. Hits Tyler. Defender's going to step. Tyler loses an edge. Defender comes in. He's still trying to go around. Can't get around Mason. Drops it for his D. Goes D to D. Goes back over to the first D. Loose puck still around. Ugh. Puck just not carrying themselves. Nobody's kind of. Puck's being really weird right now. Puck out to over to Letterman. Letterman has it. He's going to come in. Puck kind of slips off of his stick, too. Loose puck. New Mexico goes D to D, chips it up the boards, finds Tate. Tate slips it up over Cruz. Gets deep into our zone somehow as well. Mason's going to rip it, but it still goes the wrong way. Cruz back there behind the net. He's going to slow down. Tries to slip it in front over to T-Money. T-Money coming through the neutral zone. Tyler has it. Oh, my God. Drops it over to McClintock. Slips off of his stick, too. Over to Bantow. Shot. Bouncing around. Puck does not want to do what anybody wants him to do. Even for New Mexico as they turn it over. Shot from Bantow goes wide. Puck is now on the high side boards. Bantow out there applying some pressure. Tyler's out. Clarkie's in. Clarkie keeps it in. Drops it over to Bantow. Bantow on his backhand gets it deep. Behind the net, McClintock goes and says hello. Loose puck finds Billy. Billy's going to hold up. Goes D to D. Shot. Oh, just wide. Clarkie has it now on the low side. Backhands it down low. Bantow is going to activate below the goal line. Kid anticipates his hit. Turns it over to Clarkie. Clarkie down low. Oh, tries to slip it to himself around that kid. Bantow in there battling as well. Puck pushes behind the net. McClintock's going to go. Comes in. Weak bouncing puck. Bryce gets kind of pinned out. Shot. Hits a body in front. Ice Wolves regroup. Rainbow floater to nobody. And that should be a nice. 9:57 remaining in the second period. Shots are now 7-4 MHC. We're going to have a face-off all the way down here in our offensive zone. Cookie's down low. Cleek is in the center spot. And Dino on the high side. Travis, number 19 in the high side circle, or the high circle. Cleek in there, wins the draw. Dino, or Cookie there with the grab. He gets knocked over. Here comes New Mexico through the zone. Tate back there, though. He's going to surf the kid out. Puck bouncing around. New Mexico still has it. Oh, my God, I thought Cleek was going to hit that kid. Cleek comes away with it. Slips it up from the front over to Dino. New Mexico regroups. Oh, my God, where's the puck? Puck bouncing around. New Mexico forced to regroup. They come through the middle, and Tate knocks that kid over. Cleek has it. Turns it over to New Mexico. They come in now 2-on-2. Slips it onto the leader guy. Shot far side. Goes wide. Cleek now has it, though. He's got Cookie with him. Gets it to him. Levi Cook crosses the red and dumps it deep. Dino's going to go to work. Dino drops it over to Cleek. Cleek has it. Cleek below the line. Rainbows it up to Tate. Tate still has it. Gets it back down to Cleek. Oh, tries to find a middle guy. Mason Smith shot. Hits the net. Tries to slip it in front. Shot by Cookie. Soft, just off his stick. Dino has it now, low side. Tries to slip it over. Tate has it at the point. Shot. Oh, just a bit outside. Goes on the high side boards now. Dino comes in and hits a kid. Oh, Cookie hits a kid. Mason steps. Cookie keeps it in. Shot from Dino. Goalie forced to make a save. Cleek still has it. Boys are peppering right now. Going for a quick change. Letterman out. Cookie out. Letterman in. Letterman's going to grab it, slips it forward for Mason. Mason's going to activate, just hits that kid and takes it from him. Another shot on net. Tyler now out there, number 2, below the goal line. Loose puck gets tipped. New Mexico tries to get it out. Hammer keeps it in. Tyler's going to be first there. Goalie's actually going to poke it instead. Finds their lead guy. Lots of back checking by the boys, but this player maintains possession. He dumps it deep, shot on net. Stretch! Cruiser in there battling. Mason's going to grab it and just dump it deep. Oh, goalie's going to touch it. No icing. 7:42 remaining. New Mexico tries to find their outlet guy. Tyler has it in the neutral zone. Chips off the boards over to Hammer. Hammer absorbs a hit. Loose puck by New Mexico. They chip it in. Floria's going to play it. Chip it around the boards over to Hammer. Hammer goes back behind the net. Number 90 is going to chip it up the boards to Letterman. Puck is in his feet. Goes back over to Billy. Billy behind the net as well. He's going to double back. Slows it down behind Floria. Yeah, there you go. Good setup. Take your time. Goes over to Letterman. Letterman rainbows it up through the middle. Finds Billy. Delayed offsides. Comes back over to Letterman. Letterman goes behind the net. Holds it down. Oh, puck loose around. Mason comes in too. Billy's going to grab it. Billy's going to slow it down. And we just love playing with this puck behind our own net. Billy has it, chips it up the boards over to Tyler. Tyler fights off the kid. Can't get it out. Tyler finally does. Finds Maddock. Number 90 coming through. Gets back checked. He's going to maintain possession, get it back down deep. Cruz is back there, though. He needs somebody in front. Tries to slip it. Brownie off the bench. Clarkey there, too, now. Puck on the low side here. Chips it up the boards. And that's going to be icing. 6:04 in the second period. Face-off in a defensive zone. Shots are 11-5 here, though. So boys are doing some work. Bantow's line in there. Brownie's down low. Got Trenton and Tate in front of the net. Bantow wins another draw back to Travis. Travis chips up the boards over to Trenton. Trenton slips it over to Bantow. Bantow comes out. Good neutral zone defense by Ice Wolves today. Nice job by Travis forcing a bad pass. New Mexico regrouping behind their own net. Try to slip it through the middle. Finds Tate instead. Tate's going to chip it up the boards over to Trenton. Trenton's going to slip it back over to Tate. Tate has it. He's going to slow it down a little bit. Oh, that's going to hit Trenton. Drops it over to Travis. Travis is going to chip it forward. Brownie has it. Boys tag up. Brownie comes in and dumps it into the corner. Brownie's going to activate. Puck comes all the way around. Loose puck in the corner. Goes low to high over to Travis. Travis tries to slip down to Bantow. Shot to the belly. 5:14 in the second period. Goalie forced to make another save. Boys knocking on the door. Cleek steps in, and he's got Dino down low, Bryce up top. Boys win the draw, but splits the defender. Billy is first back. He's got one kid coming. D to D over up to Mason. Mason's going to step, just shoot it in. Goalie wasn't paying attention. That was kind of weird. But regardless, goes wide. New Mexico comes through the center ice. They chip it around our defender, tries to find an outlet guy, and does. Nice shot by Mason. Oh, toe drag, double kick save by Floria. Boys try to get it out, and they do. Dangerous opportunity here. Floria bailing the boys out. Cleek has it, gets it over to Billy. Billy coming through the neutral zone here. Cleek staying onside. Billy's shot hits a kid, goes into the corner. Dino's there. Puck in the corner still, New Mexico. Grabs it, tries to drop it for their trailer, and does. They're just going to dump it and get it in. Soft dump behind the goalie here. Boys grab and chip it up the boards. Plays ping pong. Does not going to be icing with 4:10 remaining in the second period. Ice Wolves behind their own net. Tries to chip it up the boards to find their outlet guy. Tips it. No ice. As Mason took care of him as well. Maddock Hammer has it. Chips it up the boards. Hits a kid coming in. He's way offsides with 3:52 remaining in the second period in a 0-0 game. Got Cruiser in there, Levi down low, Letterman up high. We got Travis and Maddock on defense. See, New Mexico. Oh, it ends up in the New Mexico bench. So we're going to redo that face-off. Should be outside of the blue as well. Volk steps into his office, wins the draw. Ref blows the whistle. Oh, ref gets offended on how aggressive these kids are. We're going to redo the face-off. Now go forward. Boys win the draw. Travis, the New Mexico kid catches it at the blue, kicks it in. Maddox's going to sling it around and finds nobody but somebody in the neutral zone. Ice Wolves tries to do a quick transition. Little floater through the middle. Cookie takes a stab at it. Levi and Letterman, they're now battling as New Mexico forced to regroup. Letterman on this kid's hip. Puck comes on the high side. Cruiser's in there. He's going to backhand it back out and into neutral zone. New Mexico still has it. Turns it over to Maddock. Maddox's going to chip it up the boards. Tries to find Cruiser and does. Oh, lots of puck bouncing around. Cruiser's going to push it into open space and try to win it himself. Travis there tries to get it over to Letterman. New Mexico has it on the high side now. Doesn't want any piece of Hammer and dumps it deep. Travis first back there, chips it up the boards. Levi's going to chip it around. Puck does get out. Danger. Too many player opportunity there. But New Mexico now comes into the zone, tries to slip it in the front, and it goes up into the stands for a souvenir. Face-off should be on the outside of the blue here. No? Face-off in our own zone, even though the New Mexico kid shot it out. Whatever. 2:32 in the second period. Bantau's line is in there. Got Trenton with him and Tyler on the high side. Boys win the draw. Billy has it, chips it around the boards over here on the inside of Clarkey. Harkley pins his kid, who gets it back down deep. Bantau's there, slips it all the way around. Tyler checks his six and just ignores the puck. Loose puck still in the neutral zone here. New Mexico regroups it. Tate has it. Swalls maintains possession. And turns it over in our own zone. New Mexico finds their outlet guy. Backhands it. Florio made another save. Puck still bouncing around. Trenton Clark, turns it over in the neutral at the blue line. Billy's going to grab it. Billy's going to sidestep a couple of kids. Kicks it over to himself into the neutral zone. He's got Tyler shot by Billy. Blocker save. Clarkey has it on the, nope, drops it below, gives it over to Bantau. Tyler's out, Dino's in. Dino's going to forecheck hard. Puck slips all the way around, does get out with Cleek now out there as well. New Mexico's going to grab this opportunity here, tries to slip it around Clark, but can't. Trenton has it, he's got horses with him. Trenton comes in, toe drags between his legs, goes below the goal line, tries to slip it up to Dino. Breakaway opportunity here for New Mexico. Swalls is back 2-on-1 with the trailer. Player is on his backhand to forehand shot, contested. Another rebound. Flores, another save. Third rebound, nobody in front. 59 seconds remaining in the second period, and boys are down by 1. Lots of goofing around, man. Holy cow. All right, less than a minute remaining in the second period. Boys find themselves in an uphill battle here. Volk steps in with Brownie down low. McClintock up high. New Mexico kicks it to himself and dumps it deep. Smith has it on his backhand. He gets pushed. Boys are getting a little out physical here, I think, versus the first game they played against them. Boys chip it up the boards over to McClintock. 5 holds it, tries to get it to Cruiser. New Mexico steals and gets it back deep. Hammer back there, gets it over to McClintock. McClintock chips it. He has it. He gets it back deep himself. McClintock still with possession. Goes behind our own net. Nice cross-ice pass over to Cruiser. Tries to find Patty on the low side. Battle ensues in front of us here, just right outside of frame. Nothing's going on. Loose puck pops loose, and the ice will dump it deep for an icing. At 5.5 seconds remaining, quick opportunity here for the boys in black and white. Face off down low on the low side circle. Bantow's in there. Dino's with them and Trenton as well. Got Mason and Maddock at the blue. And Bantow is going to do the face off. Trenton's going to be on the inside part of the circle. Oh, puck wins his way, goes too far. And just like that, that's going to be the end of the second. 60 seconds for the break, and we'll be back for the last period of the game. Boys are down by 1 against New Mexico. All right, 15 on the board. New face-off in the start of the third period. Ties up in the middle. Puck squirts out into our own zone. Trenton's back there. He's going to be on offense for this shift. Trenton coming through neutral zone here. Through the neutral zone here. He's got Bantow with him. Trenton coming in, slips it into the middle. Bantow has it. Battling in the corner. Trenton joins him. Boys go for a change. Letterman out. Oh, Clarkey actually got hit. He is not feeling good on the bench. Really gets it up over to Bantow. Bantow's going to backhand it in. Brownie is going to activate. Oh, player just hits him. Letterman comes in and gets the puck. Brownie's in there battling too. Puck goes low to high. Shot from the corner. New Mexico kind of slips it rainbow pass through the middle. Billy had stepped to keep it in. Cleek keeps it. Cleek has it still. New Mexico has it. They find their outlet man through the middle here. Billy comes back through the middle. Kid raises his hands like he has a question. Boys battling it here. Cleek gets bumped. And then Rowney grabs it. Puck's going to die. Doesn't make it. Letterman's going to go and chase the kid out from behind the net. Turns it over to Cookie. Player loses an edge. Tries to find a cross-ice pass over to Tate. New Mexico with the exit. Dino off the bench here. New Mexico gets it deep behind Floria. Tate checks his 6. He's going to have it now. Tate has some space. He's got Dino with him. Tate comes through low side into the zone. Shot through a body. Goalie save. .13:01 remaining in the game. Boys are down by 1, but is out shooting 14-11. We're going to have a face-off in our offensive zone here. Cruiser in there at center. Lou down low. I think that's Dino up high. Or maybe, yeah, Dino up high. Cruiser's just going to walk it. Loose puck grabbed by Ice Wolves, and they dump it around. Nice job by Dino keeping it in. Dino through the middle. Tyler's going to poke it into the corner. They're trying to regroup behind. Dino scares the kid who's going to just slip it around to Cruz. Tries to find Ty. Ty chips it into the corner for Dino. Dino tries to slip it back. Goes low to high over to Hammer. Oops, excuse me. Kid coming through. Tyler in a foot race back checking. Hammer has it. Chips it up the boards. Finds Cruz. Tries to find the cross ice. Finds Dino. Dino's on his backhand though. Shot. Save goalie. Tries to get it out. The Ice Wolves do, and they do. Hammer's going to chip it and gets back in. Another rainbow pass back and forth. Hammer has it, though. Hammer's on his backhand. Chip it up the boards over to Ty. Ty chips it up the boards. Tries to get it over to Clarkie, who's back out. Hammer's going to step, gets it over to Clarkie. Clarkie has it and just dumps it deep. Ty's going to go for a change. Cruz is going to activate. Cruz with a great forecheck here, forcing the puck back below the goal line. Trenton out there as well as the Ice Wolves get it back down low. Cruiser in there. Creating contact. Takes the steal. Ice Wolves grab it right back. Tries to chip it up the boards and does rainbow over everybody. Comes all the way down. No ice as the puck is going to die. Mason's back there. He's going to give it over to Bryce. Bryce is going to kick it from skate to stick. Puck does not get out. Goes into down low. Boys get it. It's over to McClintock. Puck bouncing around. I am out of focus. Weird. Ice Wolves come away with it. They drop it to their high side shot. It's a bunch of bodies in front. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Connor Bantow, with the pick and gets it out. Bryce now battling with the kid in neutral zone. Ice Wolves get it back in. Mason tries to go through a couple players too. Turns it over. Shot. Floria forced to make a nice glove blocker save. Bantow slips it up the boards. Tries to find Trenton. Trenton has it in the neutral zone. Bryce comes in as well. Puck bouncing around. Trenton's stick is pinned up against the boards. Ice Wolves now come in. Shot from long distance. Floria with the save. Ref wants them to play it. Here comes Trenton Clark. He's going to have it on his backhand. Comes through the neutral zone. Connor's going to go for a change as Trenton comes in. He's on his backhand. Shot up and over the glove. Shields it from the goalie's view. And then quickly brings it out, pops it over the glove, and the boys tie it at 1. Sigh of relief from the fans here in black and white. We have a new face-off here. Cleek in there with Letterman and Cookie on the high side. Billy and Tate on defense. Nice job. Boys are applying some pressure here. The Ice Wolves in the neutral zone, battling right below my goal line here. Cleek in there taking a bump. Boys maintain possession. Tries to do a cross-ice pass. Tate gets it over to Cookie. Cookie tries to slip it up. Front finds Cleek. Cleek couldn't get by the last guy. Tate has it, though. Boys are on side, kind of. We touch up as we get it deep. Cleek now in pursuit. Ice Wolves coming through the neutral zone. Turns it right over to Levi Cook. Shot just goes wide. Puck goes on the high side now. Letterman in pursuit. Pops up to Tate. Tate has it. He's going to walk. Shot. Tries to tip in front for Paxton. Player tries to sling it all the way around. Does flip it. Gets it around Billy, but finds Tate instead. Oh, tries to find him on a quick change. Here goes Paxton Cleek coming in. He's on the high circle. Puck bouncing around. Billy keeps it in. Gets it back down low over to Letterman. Letterman gets it. Tries to slip it in front for Brownie off the bench. Brownie in there battling with the biggest kid out there. Second player comes in, grabs it, and tries to get it out. Cruiser tries to force a turnover. New Mexico coming through the neutral zone, finds their outlet guy who just dumps it deep. 8:55 remaining. Ooh, Mason back there. Pirouettes, gets a backhand on it over to Volke. Volke drops it over to Brownie. Brownie gets pinned with the second player coming in. Just when I was about to yawn and take it easy. Mason goes and puts the edge class to work. Boys come out, Ice Wolves come away with it. High side shot, save Floria. Backhand, save Floria again. Volk, comes through, tries to chip it up the boards to himself. Ice Wolves keep it in. He sidesteps inside. Another push over to Floria, and he says he's seen enough. 8:18 remaining in a tie game. Boys out shooting 16-14. Floria putting on a goalie clinic. Bantow steps in. He's got Clark and Cookie with him. Boys win the draw. Travis goes behind the net. Chips off the boards. That's not Cookie, excuse me. That's Dino. Puck gets ping-ponged around and goes back behind the net. Travis is first there. Eats a hit. Gets it up to Trenton. Trenton backhands it. Tries to get it out. Turns it over. Puck on the high side board. Still Bantow there. Slips over to Trenton. Puck still can't get out. Shot contested. Floria tips it to the corner. Puck on the high side. Nobody wants to get it. Puck bouncing around. Nice job by grab by Billy. He's going to come in on, contested at the blue again. Puck still bouncing around. Hits Connor on the backside. He's just going to take it. Connor Bantow's got Dino with him. Dino shot along the edge, along the ice. Connor's going to go out. Ice Wolves have it. Cross ice pass over to Ice Wolves. Trenton's going to try to chip it to himself. He still has it. Slips it over to Dino just behind him. Ice Wolves try to get it deep too. Finds Billy instead. Billy finds Trenton. Why not? Trenton 1-on-4. Cleek is out there. Shot. Loose puck in front. Nice job as the boys are going for a change. Trenton and Paxton make sure that the puck stays in the offensive draw. Got Paxton's going to stay out there. He's got Ty with him. He's on the inside. He's got Bryce up the high side. Hammer in the center field spot on D with Tate along the boards. Paxton, ties up his guy who kind of sidesteps him a bit. Ice Wolves do get it out. Boys grab it and sling it back in and go to work. I'm way off. Go to work. Puck slings on the high side. Bryce is there. He eats a hit. Puck still in the corner there. Paxton in there as well. Tyler on the defensive side of the puck. Paxton comes away with it. Shot off the post. Hammer's going to step. Chips it back down deep. McClintock's going to go to work. Tyler comes in as well. Tries to dig for gold as everyone kind of backs out. What is going on in the corner? Tyler gets pinned. McClintock slowly gets laid down to the ice. So gentle there from the New Mexico Ice Wolves guy. Tate comes away with it. He's at the high side. Comes in. Still tries to dangle. Oh, boys get tied up. Oh, my God. Tate has to hang on. But here comes the Ice Wolves. 2-on-1. Backside opportunity. Goes through 5-hole through to nobody. Paxton's going to come through, though. Paxton on a long shift. Boys tries to chip it out. Cookie has it. Tries to slip it through the middle, drops it over for Letterman. Both teams going for a change. Letterman chips it in. Ice Wolves try to chip it right back out. They find their outlet guy. Mason's going to come in and throw a body. Six goes flying. Cruiser has it as well. He's going to chip it to himself. Cookie there as well. Mason comes through, finishes his guy, loses his stick again. Puck on the backside. Floria forced to make a nice save. Shot through dangerously through the crease. Ice Wolves have a little bit of momentum here with 5:15 remaining. Mason's going to grab it, chip it up to Cookie. Cookie tips it through the middle. Cruiser's there. He's going to chip it and finally get it out. Cruiser still has it. Boys go D to D. Mason Smith comes away with it, drops it for Levi. Levi through the neutral zone, drops it for Volk in the low side. New Mexico chips it along the boards, finds Billy instead with the shot. Up on the high side, Mason comes in. Ice Wolves do chip it out. Billy's out there. He's got Clark with him on defense here. He's going to double back. Tries to find the outlet pass and does. Mason Smith still out there. He's on his forehand backhand. Forehand shot. Goalie kick save. Mason comes in and takes care of his guy. Levi in there also hooking and creating some chaos. New Mexico comes away with it. Finds their outlet guy. Into zone shot. Floria's save into the corner. Bantow now out there. He has it. Bantow tries to find Trenton on the stretch. Goes too far. That's going to be icing with 4:09 remaining in the third period. Tie game. Nearly tie shots as well. Alec Sandro Floria keeping the boys in this game. Got Bantow's line in there with Trenton and Brownie. Got Tate and Travis in there as well. Boys are taking a overload on the inside here. Nice job with the win. Patty gets it. Just going to dump it deep and go to work. 4 minutes remaining in the game. Oh, Jesus. This puck goes on the high side here. Nice job by Clark. He tries to get it in front. Barely slips by on the outside. Patty battling in the front. Bantow has it. He gets it back down deep. Patty's going to activate. His stick gets held. Ref doesn't do anything there. And he gets kind of sandwiched down. Boys without a stick, shot by Trenton up and over. Man, refs need some coffee themselves, it seems like. Puck kind of slipped around and does finally get out. Travis gets it over to Tate. Tate comes through the center line. Goes low side, outside, back, still has it. Gets it back down deep, no icing. Boys go to work. Travis is going to step. Tyler's covering at the point. Tyler comes in. He gets his pocket picked. Boys pick it right back. Tyler just anticipates the slowest hit ever. As the puck comes in, puck bouncing around. Travis still battling at the point. Tyler still has it. Keeps it in. Gets bumped off the puck as well. Letterman has it. Gets it over to Paxton. Boys are onside. Puck through on the other side. Hammer's going to step. Maddock comes in, backhands it. New Mexico with the steal comes through. North side boards. He's going to chip it along the boards. Drops it over to Paxton. Paxton's got some space. Gets it over to Hammer. Hammer drops it back over to Paxton. Still has it. Shot, kick, save by the goalie. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Letterman with the nice stick tick. Puck still bouncing around. Maddox's going to keep it in. He's on his backhand. Finds it into a corner. New Mexico grabs the loose puck and goes behind their own net. Finds the lead outlet guy. Tries to get around Bryce, but can't. Boys try to do a quick transition. Ice Wolves grab it and dump it deep. Billy has it. Chips it up the boards over to Bryce. Bryce kicks it. New Mexico grabs it. Finds Maddock instead. Maddock tries to find Dino. Dino throws it in front. Up and hits the net and out. Ref with the soft whistle, delayed whistle. That was way gone. With 1:36 remaining in the third period. Strong shift there by number 90, playing defense for a long time there. But creating the change in tide. We're going to have an offensive draw here. Cruz Volk's in there. He's got Bryce to his left. He's got Dino down low. Tate in the center field spot, Mason in the corner. Win by Cruz, shot hits a body up to the point, shot by Smith, goes into the corner. Dino's going to activate. He's going to bump his kid. Cruz has it. He's going to slip it around his player. Cruz still has it. Goes into the honey hole. Puck still bouncing around. Boys are forced to regroup in the neutral zone. Mason has it now. He's going to slip it up through the middle over to Dino. Dino transitions in the middle. Backhands it over into open space to Bryce. Bryce still has it. Chips it into the corner. They go try to go through the middle. Tries to get around Bantow, and here they come through the neutral zone. 2-on-2. Tries to slip it around. Floria with another save. Shot. Floria's back up. He's going to hop in. That was weird. Little delayed or no whistle there by the refs as well. Boys are tied up right now. He's yelling at Bryce right now, actually. Oh, that's a little too much. Woo, that's, I don't know if I like that. 48 seconds remaining in the third period. We're going to have a defensive draw here. Connor Bantow's in there with Trenton and Cookie. We got Tate in there as well with Billy. New Mexico wins the draw. They go to their high side D, dump it down low. Billy's back there behind the net. Chip it along the boards over to Trenton. Slips it over to himself, over to Billy. Billy has it, tries to find Cookie and does. Cookie's going to go. Loose puck down low. New Mexico double backs. 25 seconds remaining. Pass through the middle. Finds Tate. Boys come through. Tate's going to chip it off the boards to himself. Pushes it into open space as well. It's going to go in deep. Puck still around. Chips off the boards. Billy coverage. Chips it. Tries back down to Bantow. New Mexico just throws it back out. Trenton now. Come on. Have some space. Goes for the shot with 3 seconds remaining. Ref says, let's just go to overtime here. That should be what's next in the semis game in the Colorado Cup down in Ed Robeson Arena. We'll be back. Five minutes on the board, 3-on-3 hockey. Name of the game is puck possession here. You got Paxton in there. High side. Boys win the draw. Billy's going to slow it down. Passes it over to Dino. Dino has it behind him. New Mexico comes away with it. Slip it to their guy who's going to just hold it again. Just slow it down. They go D to D. Tries to find an outlet guy. Billy almost with the turnover. Opportunity through the zone here. They're going to slow it down again. They go for a change. One fresh body out there. Player comes in. Backside shot. Floria sees it go wide. Pax tries to chip it to himself. Paxton Cleek with an opportunity here. He gets bumped. Shot. Goalie with the save. Oh. 4:09 remaining in 3-on-3 overtime. We got a second line out there, Bantow with Clark and Tate at the blue. Connor chips it over to the front to himself. He's going to have possession. He's behind the net. Oh, tries to slip it. Backside was open. Trenton's going to walk away with it. Opportunity shot off the side of the post. Connor has it now. Goes up to Tate. Tate slows it down. Yeah, he walks the blue, drops it over to Connor. Connor, tries to find backdoor over to Tate. Connor still with the steal on the back check. Connor walks away with it, chips along the boards, tries to get it back to himself. Boys are too deep here. 2-on-1 the other way. Can't get around Trenton. Trenton has it, tries to chip it to himself. Oh, he gets pulled down. Nothing here. Player comes back behind. Connor out, Tyler in. Puck along the boards here. Chip it around and gets it back down deep. Floria forced to play it. Boys go for a change. Puck pushed into an open spot here. Tate has it. Tate's got some space. Tyler on the high side. Boys are in onside. Tyler on his backhand. Tries to slip it back in front. Ice Wolves have it. D to D up to their high side forward. Finds their outlet guy. Billy is in, and boys are they're offsides. 2:45. Anxiety is palpable here in Ed Robson Arena. 3-on-3 extra innings, so to speak. Bantow back out there. He's got Paxton with him now, and also Billy. Bantow ties up his guy. Ice Wolves regroup. They have it. Tries to ping pong it back up to the front. Billy's there. Chips it off the boards to Bantow as well. 2-on-2 opportunity coming in. Boys are in off sides just by a hair. We're going to redo this face-off just outside of the blue. Bantow drops it. Ice Wolves come away with it. Coming into the zone. Player loses it a little bit. Billy's on his hip. Still has it on the other side. They go low to high. Shot from the high blue. Danger in front. Whistle blows. Floria checked behind him. And he has it underneath his right leg pad. Have to step away for a bit here. Maddox's going to go in. Trenton's going to take the face-off. Cleek is on the inside. Ties up. Our boys, New Mexico has possession. Trenton in their forechecking. Puck does slip out. New Mexico tries to find an outlet almost. with the intercept up into our bench. Face-off should be in the outside of our zone. Same three out there. 2 minutes remaining. Trenton tries to push it to himself. He gets boxed out. New Mexico maintains possession. Cleek is going to forecheck. High boards, turns it over to Trenton. Trenton chips boards to himself again. 71 coming in. Holds up. Backhands it over to Paxton on the low side. Back over to Trenton. Tries to chip it in. He gets knocked over. Coming through now. It's over to Maddock. Maddock tries to find Trenton on the breakaway. Tips a guy. Coming through here. Through the middle. Bantow off the boards. Player takes the shot. Save Floria. Bantow has it though. Connor in overtime. One-on-one. Nice job by the player to tip it into the corner. He holds him off. Puck goes to the high side. Clarkie's still out there. Trenton at the point. It's going to slow it down. Shot. Goalie with the save. 58 seconds remaining. You got Brownie coming in. Trenton going out. Bantow staying out. Got Tate at defense. Bantow wins it to himself. Connor still has it. Shot. Goalie save. Loose. Rebound in front. Brownie's there. Bantow still battling as well. Puck is with the ref. Oh, he's just going to push it to nobody. Gives it right back to Bantow. Bantow tries to slip it in front. Brownie in there battling. Oh, player comes out. New Mexico comes away with it. Cleek with the turnover. Brownie has it in the neutral zone. He's got some space. Chips it deep. He's going to go to work. Oh, not two. Not two. Okay, chips it around over to Tate. Tate has it. Keeps it in. Tate's going to walk the center line. Boxes out. Oh, my God. Still has it in the corner. Slips it on the far side. Cleek with the tip. Keeps it in. 5! 3, 2, 1. And that's the end of the second period. Oh. Apologies for shouting. Well, that's the end of the fourth period. 1-1 game in Ed Robeson Center. And we'll be back. Shootout opportunities here in Ed Robeson, downtown Colorado Springs. Early morning on a beautiful Saturday. 8:20 local time here. Everyone's getting jazzed up. First up is going to be the Ice Wolves here. Coming in on Floria. Whistle blows. Opportunity first for New Mexico. Slips off his stick. Expletives around from the boys in teal and black. An opportunity here now for Monument. 96 is going to be the first to go. Connor Bantow. Bantow coming in with speed. Oh, saved by the goalie. One save apiece. Next is up for New Mexico. Oh, save by Alex Andrew. Next up for MHC is number 71, Trenton Clark. Score number 71. Boys are up by 1. Should be third and final shot opportunities for New Mexico. If they score, we go on. If it's a save, it should be game. But I'm a parent. I didn't read the rules. There goes New Mexico. Oh, hits the post. And that is game. Air Force Academy this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Boys pull it out in a shootout, 2-1. Florio with 3 saves. Trenton with the goal. And we'll see you guys this afternoon. Lots of relieved parents here wanting to stay up near Monument. So enjoy your Saturday. We know we will with ours. Have a wonderful day. See you later on against the other team.